You got no information for the podcast listeners that nobody listening on live would know?
I don't know. I might as well talk to him now. It's going to take a dump here in 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, probably. You're probably right. We'll get some people in here in a minute, provided we're live. I don't know if we're live or not. Hold on.
We live, baby. We live.
It says we are on YouTube. Let's see if we are anywhere else. Yep. We'll get some people in here in a minute. Okay. Blake Melvin getting first place in the old comment section. Kent Chrisley, he's been fishing, so he's done fell to second place, and he doesn't invite me to go fishing with him any day.
I ain't been fishing in a while. I need to go.
Yeah,
we had a sponsorship from Weasel Junction for a couple free fishes like 3 years ago. We never used them. I guess they're expired now.
Yep, probably so. All right. Well, I guess we'll get into this. Viewer numbers starting to creep up. This is the Pit Chatter Podcast, episode 77. And as always, we're presented by Yoder's Custom Meat Processing. And you know what they say, Noah?
Can't beat that meat.
Can't beat your internet or your phone or your iPad or whatever either.
I don't get it.
You were slightly froze up as you started to say that. Good thing the audio part is good. So
I'm gonna start freaking out if it starts wigging out on me.
Oh, it probably will. I mean, you're in for it. I think you're overheating all your devices over there. I think you need to put like a ice bag, like ice pack in behind it or something. Cool it down.
It's ridiculous that I got to do that. We got to. I don't know. Put an intercooler thing. Run a radiator to it.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Yep. Wilton Maxey in here. John Coe. Emily Coe. Emily Coe wants to know if we're live on YouTube. I don't know why you asked that on Facebook. Why not look on YouTube? But yes, we're live on YouTube. Matter. Yeah, we are live on YouTube. Well, I will tell you one thing we learned from a few weeks ago of having problems. Being live on YouTube is a whole lot faster for them to get the information, the things that we're talking about. So like Wilton Maxey, he's commenting in from YouTube. So he hears us, I'm going to say a good 30 seconds before the people on Facebook do.
So it's not live.
Well,
delayed. It doesn't count.
It is live.
It's post-recording.
It's live for us. It's not for Facebook. I mean, it is, but it's not. So
we got to get them to predict what we're going to say.
Well,
we're going to know what's his face.
Yeah, for sure. He would already know. John Campbell would be able to tell us what we were going to say before we said it. So
that is true.
Kevin Litton. I don't know why I didn't fix my mouse and wherever the hell it's at. I didn't really come prepared to this show. I will tell you. Ooh, about knocked my phone over. Hold on.
Yeah, and this is the earliest we ever done got on this thing. We've been on 30 minutes already.
And I forgot to set up my mouse and my mouse pad so I could actually use this without screwing up with my finger here. Kevin Litton, he says, Noah, will I have the Hinchee Motorsports stickers? I don't know what that means. Maybe you know what that means.
Yeah, I was supposed to get him a sticker. See, I had a decent size one I was going to give you, and I'm pretty sure Daryl put it on his water heater here in the garage. So there goes that.
I mean, what's the purpose of those Hinchee Motorsports stickers?
I sponsored old Litton Jr.
You sponsored him?
Kinda, yeah. Well, we got him 2 rims, 2 racing wheels for the right side because I felt bad because it broke at one time. He about totaled his shit.
I mean, he's pretty good at totaling stuff. Did you know? So, he's got a dad who shares the same name. Right? Well, but his real dad is Jamie Chrisley.
No, is it?
Yep.
Makes sense.
That's his real dad. Yeah, I mean, I thought so. I mean, don't they look just alike?
Sure.
I mean, they were walking around Ararat Saturday, and I mean, I couldn't tell who was who. I mean, I couldn't tell. Speaking of Jamie Chrisley, he's got him some kidney stones. I seen on Facebook today. He's probably not feeling too good. We probably won't see him in here. He probably don't want to watch us. I mean, if kidney stone ain't painful enough, watching us will be.
I think it's yeah, I don't know. I can't know. I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say.
Alex Brown says 100,000% Jamie Chrisley is Kevin Litton's dad. It's confirmed.
There you go. He was there, I guess.
He was there. He was there at conception.
Yeah. He was in the chair in the corner.
Wow. That's going a little too far there. Going a little too far. All right. Well, got a weekend behind us. I mean, I went and did some racing. What'd you do?
I just was at the honk, man. It's about that time.
Yeah.
Kicking in the honk gear. Hung out with John Songer about all weekend.
I wouldn't tell nobody. I wouldn't tell nobody about that at all.
Me and him sat there and watched the last 5 laps of the Cars Tour race on the bench.
Yeah.
But, hey.
Josh Brown says it's the regular podcast again.
Just a regular show, folks. Nothing special to see here.
Yeah.
Y'all just go on ahead about your business.
Listen, that's on your side. Okay. That's not on mine.
Leave regular comments.
Yeah. Leave a bunch of comments tonight because any topics you want to talk about, we're in. Okay. And we got a good question right here, right off the bat. Wilton Maxey said, Franklin County Raceway, an ace question. Why book modified on Friday night before Smart is at FCR on Saturday? Any predictions on car count? So he's talking about they've got a Madhouse modified race, which is basically the same thing, same cars, same group of people at Ace Speedway on Friday night before the Smart Tour comes to the old Raceway on Speedway Lane on Saturday night. Or Saturday. I got to get that right because, I'm not sure why we're racing during the day, but that's a whole other thing. But what do you think? Why do you think they booked that on Friday night right before the old Speedway?
I guess they're trying to capitalize on that. I don't know how many guys would be willing to risk their cars, when they got Smart Tour. But I guess if you're not in the playoffs, it don't really matter.
Yeah, well, and they've got multiple cars too, so I don't think that'll really matter. And I got no idea what the car count will be at either one of them. Y'all haven't seen an entry list yet, have you?
I don't think so,
no. John Coe, I asked this question. Okay, so I asked this question to John and Jamie and Kevin Litton Jr. or Jamie Chrisley Jr. as he should be known by. But I asked this question to them. I said, what's the first thing I say at the driver's meeting every week? And I know you don't know the answer because you haven't been to any of my driver's meetings this year. But John Coe, I mean, he correctly said, even though that's not what I was looking for, okay? He correctly said that I say, y'all come on in here so you can hear me.
Damn, that is true.
Y'all get a little closer. But I was going for, I just say, I want to thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you guys being here. That was, that was what I wanted, that was the answer I was going for, even though John, knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, that was, so. I didn't even think of that, but you've been saying that for years.
Yep. Always. Kenny Lang said that that race was scheduled at Ace when the race at Lonesome Pine was still afloat. I kind of figured that, but I'm glad you're in here to give us that answer because that is certainly the case. Josh Brown said Langley Austin has a regular Dustbowl to talk about. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna tell you. And speaking of dust, look at this hat, man. Okay, look at this thing. That is awful. Look at the dust on that thing, man. I mean, it's brown. That's why I'm not wearing it. I mean, we couldn't make it. We couldn't make it a show without this idiot.
It's been a while. Glad to see him back. Welcome back.
Well, I think he called while Bo was on last episode or the episode before, and I didn't get a chance to, say anything about him. So he was, real butthurt that I didn't talk about him.
He was recovering from snapping his neck in half or whatever the hell he did.
Yeah, he's had a neck breaking experience on the old side by side down there at Southern National Motorsports Park. So yeah, broke his neck, I believe, in 3 places and messed himself up pretty good. So that's what happens when you ride in a side by side and don't wear a seatbelt or a helmet or anything else. So. Speaking of getting hurt, that was a good comment. I'll get back to some of these other ones, but that was a good comment there. Lauren Yoder said Terry Radford, he's speaking of, hurt his back carrying his ass all season.
I hurt my back carrying the whole track with great ideas all season.
Oh, yeah, what it was. Nice. Oh, man. Justin Groom, who ran his first race with us this past weekend, he said even not being able to see off of 4, the track was still good. The surface was amazing. The dust was not. Okay. The dust was awful. I don't mind a little dust, but that was excessive. I seen an in-car photo. In-car, it was a screenshot from an in-car camera off of Dale Durham's car in the late model race. I have no idea how they drove whatsoever that they made it around the track.
You just got to throw them things over your shoulder and hope you're going the right way, I reckon.
Yeah. Josh Brown said, if you go home without dust on you, did you even go to a dirt track? Well, most dirt tracks, no. So, no. Speaking of the Dustbowl 3000, it was a good night of racing. The racers did what they do. They made everything great. Despite the promoter and the track crew and the scoring not scoring. I'm not gonna blame anything on scoring, and the race director not doing a great job. Josh Brown brought that up, a minute ago about the Dust Bowl. He helped contribute to the Dust Bowl. Well, he was helping to prepare it. On Friday, he came down and helped us out. We had a bunch of different people work on the track over the last week, or supposed to work on the track and not able to work on the track. And it was one of those weeks. We didn't have our regular crew, which I'm not going to blame the dust on that. I blame the dust on myself. Trey Cooper was doing the water on Saturday, and he told me, he said, I think we could put one more load of water right there, and I think we'd probably be pretty good. Well, one wouldn't have helped probably, but it certainly wouldn't have hurt. And I told him no. So I guess I take full responsibility for that one. So
if it was flinging dust everywhere, I hope it didn't get in the concession stand, maybe get on the hot dogs a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we might have truly had some dusty dogs. Okay, I'm just saying. Well, I'm gonna tell you, everything was dusty in the snack shack. Yeah, so it is what it is. Oh my God. Wow. Tom, did you see this comment Tom made on a picture of Wes Givens in Victory Lane from Saturday? He said, so Langley, that wasn't Noah in Winter Circle. It looked so much like him. Was it his dad? I believe it was your dad, Wes Givens. So
see this hair I got?
Yeah.
Full head full.
Yeah, well, you got all of his hair because he ain't got none. He ain't got none. My wife, Kimberly, chiming in. She said the race director, which is her, had an off night. She will have her head on straight this weekend. It happens. We all had an off. I'll be honest with you. Looking back, I mean, I'm glad we didn't because we needed that learning experience. But, man, I probably should have canceled that race on Thursday and just moved the hell on with my life because it was just nothing was going right all week long. Everything went wrong. Everything went wrong Saturday. That was one that we should have just probably, kicked to the curb and moved on, because it just wasn't meant to be. Even though we pushed it and got it in, and it was a good show. Walker Arthur, he came down his first trip. He said in 8 years, he believed, to Ararat. He's a regular at Natural Bridge Speedway, and he come down and he put on a clinic for him. He stayed out front. He did get some challenge though. Trey Stamper, he just about got him, but on one of them restarts, he kind of stepped on himself there and messed up and fell back to fourth, but came back, I believe, to finish second. I mean, I would tell you what the results are, but I'm not even sure they're correct. I mean, that it was that kind of night, man. I mean, it was just it was everything. What?
You couldn't see who finished where?
Well, I certainly couldn't see. I couldn't see nothing.
That takes a whole definition of clean air to a new level.
Yeah, well, I've been blowing.
You either get out front or you're gonna die.
Yeah, I've been blowing red clay boogers for a couple of days now, so it's not healthy for sure. But Walker Arthur got the win. Trey Stamper finished second. Dale Durham was third. And I'll tell you what, Dale Durham's come a long way. He didn't look that great the first time he come down there and raced with us, but he's been slowly, steadily improving. Got him a third place finish. Speaking of improving, Rod Washburn, he continues to improve. He got a fourth place finish. And Wayne Quisenberry, who took a big wreck a few races back, he come back and got a good finish in fifth. Looked stronger than that, but ended up in fifth. Joe Moss, Tootie Dudley came and raced with us from Natural Bridge. Joe Moss made his first start with us. They were sixth and seventh. Man, Tanner Wilson, he just keeps getting the short end of the stick. He just didn't have the night that he wanted to, and the race director helped him not have one. So, just one of those things. So, had a good field again, 13 cars. I mean, I'll take that. That's our lowest field. We've had it like 4 times. I'll take that any time we can get it. Justin Pruitt, he said anyone get the $100 knockout bonus. Yeah, you already know that guy, that Bo Miller guy. He talks a lot. He says a lot of crazy things. He told him, when I told him in the driver's meeting about fighting, he said that there was a $100 knockout bonus if they did it on the front straightaway. So no, nobody got it because they got into a fight in the pits. So nobody got the $100 knockout bonus, and I don't think anybody got knocked out. So
ridiculous.
Yeah. Kevin Litton said, how many Wytheville cars do you think will make the big race in November, Langley? I have no idea. There is approximately like 6 of them entered, I think, at the moment. 6 or 7. So no more than that at the moment. Let's see. Tom Pagans is back. Is Noah going to drive one of his dad's stock 4s in the big money race?
Shit, if he's lucky, he'll come drive one of ours. If he asks nice, maybe.
Okay.
He'll probably have to pay a lot. It'll cost him a lot to rent it.
Yeah. Maybe. Wilton Maxey said, did Walker Arthur have a 525? No, we are a 604, 602 class. So hopefully we took the hood off and made sure he wasn't a 525. I wasn't there for tech, so I couldn't tell you that we did, but I would say no. Jake Barneycastle, he got back to victory lane this week in the TC Construction Modifieds. Grayson Keaton put up a good battle with him there for a little bit on some restarts, but just kept getting screwed up by some cars in the back getting turned around. He ended up second. Randy Poff finished third. Larry Martin was actually, I think that's wrong. Brian Martin was fourth. Larry Martin was fifth. Clay Shoemake sixth. I don't know. These results are all jacked up. I don't even know what. We got to get somebody to fix this. So, I mean, we're close. Crown Vic's, man, a very bizarre looking race. They they look like they're slow on a given week. They're not. They're really not that slow, but they look slow on any given week. They looked real slow this week, especially the rest of the field. Brad Holt, he's out just cruising around, getting the win. The rest of them were back there, I don't know, playing patty cake with one another, running into each other, spinning each other out. I don't know what they were doing.
That sounds about right.
But it was it was. I was about to say it was a good race. It was not. A good race for Brad Holt. Brad got the win. Madeline Stamper finished second. Michael Whitlock third. Justin Pruitt fourth. I don't know what happened to Justin Pruitt. I don't know if he can't drive. He's in here. Can you not drive on the dry slick, Justin? I mean, is that what the problem we got here, or what? You need some wet track. Nicole Melton, speaking of rookies, he's in here asking about rookies. Starting in the back. Speaking of rookies, Nicole Melton, which is Chuck Melton, our parts guy. That's his wife, I believe, and she finished fifth in her first start. Justin said, "Can we get the rookies to start in the rear?" I mean, we could. I mean, they can still run into you from back there. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not driving those cars, so and I don't know if it'll help.
Let's get a rookie division.
Yeah, listen. I mean, technically, it is everybody's a rookie this year in Crown Vics, right? It's the first year of the division, so everybody's a rookie. Justin Pruitt said broke a tie rod after getting taken out. So, Justin, I know you weren't talking about her. I just said speaking of rookies, but yeah, no. Robert Austin, this guy right here, he's all over the internet this week. He's tore up that people are tore up about some dust. Okay, I mean it's really bothering him that it bothers somebody about some dust. He said dry slick is the only surface. Well, maybe he's right. I don't know.
People don't like dusty dogs too much, contrary to popular belief.
Yeah.
Langley's tried them a couple times, and they don't seem to sell very good.
This version was a little healthier, I think, than the last ones. I don't know.
Can you be sure?
Not really. Oh Lord, Tootie Dudley, he's done lost his mind. He said invert every class, the whole field. That would be interesting. I mean, they sort of started trying to invert themselves. I mean, the Crown Vic certainly, I mean, they more or less inverted themselves other than Brad Holt. He got to ride around. Everybody else got to go to the back and try to figure things out. I don't know what was going on there. But I think that's a terrible idea, too.
I like it.
Oh, I know you would like it. There was no doubt in my mind that you were going to like that idea.
Let's make it fun.
Yeah. Yeah, terrible idea. Let's see. Dale Steele, you doing good. When going from asphalt to dirt, anyone can do asphalt.
Oh.
Well, he said assault, but asphalt. Dirt takes a while, but you got to do from one week to the next, you'll get it. But they're going to be damp weeks and dry weeks. Well, we got our dry week. We had our damp week earlier in the year, and
anyone can do asphalt. Get out of here.
I mean, listen.
We do dirt, throw some water on it.
I mean, listen, anybody can run an asphalt track is what he's trying to say, because you don't have to do the work that it takes to prep the track. I mean, he's 100% correct there.
Is it even worth it at that point? I mean,
Lauren Yoder said, I would say no dust on asphalt, but we saw some last smart race on Speedway Lane. Yeah, you're right.
Made a good race, though.
Whoops. Well, I was going to share that one anyways. Brad Holt said track was in great shape. I'm sure you feel that way. And it was. The track was in great shape. The dust was not in great shape, but the track itself was in great shape for sure. Tootie Dudley said, make it a show. Well, listen, it wouldn't have helped the other night because they wouldn't have been able to see it anyways. But yeah, it would definitely make a show. That's for sure. Peyton Ramsey chiming in. He said Dale is really good at preparing the track. He is. He come help us a few races ago with with some grading, and he's gave me some good advice, and good him and his whole family, good people. The Pro 4s, Dennis Crook, man, this dude has had bad luck all year. He finally got it done. He put on a clinic out front in the Pro 4 race, got the win. Connor Keaton finished second. It was just a night for the Keatons to finish second. They were in the modifieds and the Pro 4s, and each one of them finished second. Danny Henning, who had been dominating this season in the division, he got knocked off for the Bounty last race, which we had that conversation in the last show. The Bounty shouldn't win away, but if it hadn't went away then, Dennis Crook would have won it this week. So Danny Henning finished third. He was not very good, spun out at one point, come back to finish third. Michael Christian finished fourth. Shane Tuttle was back. He got a fifth place finish. Had 9 of those this weekend. Oh, let's see. Josh Brown said should have added water to the whole track mid race. If we didn't have a curfew, I probably would have stopped at some point and probably added water and packed the track back in again. But it is what it is. I probably wouldn't have either. I don't know, but it was one of those nights. Well, I mentioned it earlier, but I'll say it again. Your dad, Wes Givens, he came back for only his third time this year and got his second win of the season on the old BullRing. He used some defensive driving techniques to get this win.
Took him long enough to get there. I guess somebody scared the hell out of him, made him a little upset last time, so he had to.
Yeah, he had to regroup.
Off.
Yeah, he had to regroup. So, got the win over Austin Williams and Jonathan Sullivan. Colton Sam and Braden Sam finished 4th and 5th. But it was good. It was a good. The Stock 4 race was really good. I mean, other than the fact that Wes was driving down in the infield, basically helping push the tires back there so he could get in the dust and throw the dust up in Austin Williams' helmet there, and it made it very entertaining.
It's a literal dirty move.
Yeah, I mean it was dirty for sure. I mean, in the fact that there was dust, I don't think it was dirty otherwise.
No, that's what I meant. It was a dirty move.
I know what you meant.
Although I don't know dirt, I guess that's a tactic you can use, but that kind of sounds like an asshole move to me.
Well,
but I mean, it works, so you can't really know.
Yeah, I mean, I think if we would have, not that the people that we had, this week, working didn't do a good job. But if we'd had a regular track crew who knew the nuances of what to do on pit lane, and I mean not pit lane, but the infield there, wouldn't have been as bad. But it happens. So.
You keep saying not that they weren't great, but then you're like, but if they weren't there, we had somebody else, it would have been good.
Well, no, listen, when you don't have your normal track crew that knows all the nuances and things that, the little tips and tricks and all the little things, man, this ain't asphalt. You can't just show up and, blow the track off a little bit and go racing. I mean, you got to work like
you just throw some dirt on it,
for a good 2.5 to 3 days to make it work. And no, throwing dirt on it ain't gonna work. So we had 16 stock 4s, another good field. Kim mentioned here that Austin Williams, he was monster trucking the tires. He was trying to get down there where Wes was, but he couldn't find his way down there. Well,
he probably couldn't see.
He definitely couldn't see. That's for sure. Whoops. Scott Farrington said he made another 2 grooves on the bob. He definitely did, but we had to go push the tires out, I think, twice in that race, and I mean it was something.
You put concrete in the middle of them. He won't do that again.
Yeah, Robert Austin said the best racing all year. I mean, that's obviously debatable, but what little bit of it I could see through the dust looked good. So, Justin Pruitt said, you guys have done a good job with the surface all season. Yeah. I think overall we have. I mean, we've had good people. It ain't got anything to do with me. I can tell you that. I helped contribute to the dust problem Saturday. We would have had a great, if we'd have put a couple more loads of water on there, we still would have had a dry slick track, but we wouldn't have had as much dust. It is what it is. Josh Brown said, I don't know crap about dirt track prep. I just came to help Trey. Well, listen.
Yeah, that's a problem.
If you combined all of mine and Josh's and Trey's knowledge of preparing a dirt track, we'd have about 1% of what was needed to actually do it. I mean, we don't have a clue. So Blake Melvin said it was good regular racing.
That's what I heard. Good regular night. I mean, even Langley said it was a regular night before recording, but he won't admit that. But that's what he said.
I said it was a spectacular night. You got hearing problems these days.
You said, no, it's just a regular night. Just regular
spectacular night of racing ahead. Caleb Hall said the surface was good minus the dust. Sling some calcium down. I mean, if we get to the point where we have to do that, I mean, certainly we could, but I don't anticipate doing that. Kimberly Austin said, and speaking of throwing some dirt on it, Noah, heard a new one that our dirt is wore out.
We got wore out dirt.
I mean,
it's all old and used up.
Listen, that can happen, sort of, but yeah. We had a good night, though, man. Good night of racing. Good, lot of action. I don't even know what you're doing over, but
there's a cricket. Do you not hear it?
I did hear the cricket. I just wasn't sure what you were doing.
Little bastard. Trying to record a podcast in here.
Hey, it might be one of those little electronic devices that I've seen on TikTok where they put the electronic device in there and it makes the cricket noise every few seconds.
That might have been Daryl setting me up.
It was probably Daryl. That's what it was. Daryl's probably in there getting you right. So,
Lord have mercy.
Oh man. Well, we're had a good night of racing the other night. We're back in action this week. Got Dirt Track Wars Saturday night. Same time, same 5 divisions we had this past week. No regulars. We don't say regular around here, dog. We have a spectacular time of hot laps at 6 p.m. So
is the price the same as last week?
The price is the same.
Regular price.
No, not spectacular price. We got everything. We're like Walmart. We've done rolled back the prices. It should be 20, but it's 15. So, Peyton Ramsey said dirt can certainly get wore out, but that's not the case. That's not the case at all. No, our case is we just didn't get it right. I mean, Misty Meadows said, Kimberly, I'm going to miss you this weekend. Who am I supposed to bitch to now? Watch out, Lauren. Lord have mercy.
Lauren don't do nothing up there anyway.
Josh Hinchee said, forget racing. I'm trying to stuff that cooler behind Noah full. Oh, he's got the little deer emoji there. I wasn't really sure where that was going. And I couldn't tell what that emoji was over here on this side, but I could tell what it is on this side.
Yeah, Daryl got a whole walk-in cooler in here.
Yeah, well, that'll do it. Anthony Heron said, when are you going to do spectator drags on dirt? I don't know. I'd like to do it. I'd like to do it whenever we actually get this destruction night in, because I'm pretty frustrated about having not got it in and the dates that I've had not working out at all. I just keep screwing that up. So Kevin Litton Jr. says, Noah, are you running a car at the 10K race, or is it Josh?
You never know. Might not be Josh. You never know who's going to run.
I'll tell you what the entry blank says. The entry blank says one of them Hinchies.
One of them. Might be a Cavalier, might be Sunfire, might bust the Escort out.
I thought y'all sold the Escort.
We did.
Oh,
Thank God. That thing was a turd.
That was one of the best cars ever, man. Josh Brown said, I need to borrow somebody's big motor for the mini stock race this weekend.
Hit up Doodle. He's got one of them big ones.
Listen, Scott Foley's got one. He's not going to be using this weekend based on his comments.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Misty said, Noah, watch your mouth. Not only does the man get gassed out of there, he has to watch for flying middle fingers.
I bet you it's hard to see him from the drivers now that he's up a floor on top. Before you could kind of see him, you know.
You were kind of just
give him the bird.
Looking kind of straight down. Yeah, now you're looking way down.
You have to do it at the passenger window like that right there.
Yeah. Kevin Litton Jr. said, so Jacob.
Maybe.
Doodle Lang said, Josh Brown, you're going to need a big one.
Doodle's got one.
I mean, why does he say that? No.
I don't know. Why does he say that?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming he's talking about I'm just assuming he's talking about this week's rule changes for the mini stocks.
I don't understand mini stocks. That's way above my pay grade. So I'd love to sit here and talk to everybody about it. But I've read what was going on, and I don't understand it. I got the no soaking your tires. I understood that part.
You had to put your rotisserie up when you read that. Doodle said, Noah, mine is not big. It passed tech, and I didn't come back 4/10 faster after it was checked.
Well, why not?
Yeah, I mean, that's the time to come back faster right there.
That's just dumb on you.
Peyton Ramsey wants to know, anybody protested this year to prove they are big?
Everybody in the mini stocks, I love this, and it started from day one, and it happens every year, day one. I'm protesting this son of a bitch, and they say it all year long. Guess how many protests are won? Not a single one.
I mean, are you calling out Josh Phillips here from last year?
It ain't just Josh; it's all of them. They always want to protest somebody, and they never do it. Don't talk about it; be about it.
Yeah. Doodle said he's not a cheater. So
everybody's cheating. Everybody pretends like they aren't. If you ain't cheating, you ain't winning. Allegedly. Our cars are always legal.
Yeah.
They were 100%.
Well, I guess this weekend, the old Raceway on Speedway Lane will be in action for the last time this year.
Yep. Final time this year. You got the big boys coming back through. Playoff.
Yep.
I didn't even know the Smart Miles did a playoff. I thought they did the season all the way through.
Their playoff's kind of wonky. It ain't really a playoff. I mean, it is, but it's not. It's
either way, playoffs.
It's hard to explain.
They're back for a second time, and I mean, the last one, a hell of a finish. So I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah,
ought to be a back.
Is there stay dry sitting at the track today? As
the
of
wet
today?
bags, yeah, they left it. It should be raining down there right about now, so they went ahead and set them out. And yeah, they're ready.
Well, Landon Huffman will be happy then.
I'm sure he will. Yeah, not just the Smart Mods. We got increased payout and mini stocks. I mean, mini stock rates look like it's going to be a banger. Even though some people were upset, I don't know what the hell's going on. Stock 4, always good.
Well, I mean, it looks like you'll be Givensless this weekend.
Shucks.
I believe he'll be at Shenandoah and Natural Bridge this week.
I really wanted to see him, make another snooze fest out of a stock 4 race. Shucks.
Oh, my God.
God forbid somebody else is going to have to win.
Yeah. Misty Meadows said, no stay dry. We're using dirt bags this weekend, this go round.
Yeah, we actually, you didn't even see us. We were at Ararat. We heard it was so dusty, so we set up a contraption. It was a fan with a bag attached, so it was just sucking in all the dust, and it was blowing it right to the bag.
Well, listen, then you got enough. You got enough to take care of the track for the next 4 seasons, okay?
No, we filled up 8 pillowcases.
I mean, I had 2 orange showers before I got clean, okay? I mean, it was rough.
I'm still mad about my favorite white hat I wore down there. Now it's orange. I should have known better, but.
Well, I mean, you wasn't there this weekend, so you didn't get much dust when you were there. I can tell you that. We didn't have much dust all year.
I was there the night the track was real wet, the one night, and I was standing right on the fence, and I kept getting smacked in the face by little mud balls.
Yeah. That was good for you.
Builds character.
Yeah. Here we go. Speaking of stay dry, John Coe said I seen Whitey asking for millies.
I don't know nothing about that. Don't ask me. That could be the stay dry. Hell, he could be trying to make some repairs around there. Who knows?
Yeah. Natural Bridge will be back in action this week, so got a lot of choices of places to go. Wythe Raceway, they'll be off for the next 2 weeks. Of course, Ararat's in action, as I said earlier. And then we got 2 weeks off, and then we go back, have championship night on October 4th at Ararat. And then we get ready for the old 10K Stock 4 race. We're at the 50-ish paid entry mark for that one. Gonna be a good one, shaping up to be a good race. Got a lot of really good cars entered. Should be a heck of a show.
Yeah. I need to get out to Wythe. I don't think it's going to happen this year, but I've been wanting to go to a race out there. That place looks bad fast, man.
They have 3 races in October left, and well, you're not going to make it to any of them.
Nope, that ain't happening. Got to sling some weenies, man.
Yeah. Sean Hanks said that dust was up Saturday night for sure. Sean did a good job in our wrecker. I mean, he about gave me a heart attack at one point during the day. We're in the middle of a hot lap qualifying, and he pushes one car off and gets them started, and he circles back around in the infield there, and just about went right out in front of a car, and so about had a mini heart attack. Thought I was going to be. The next we were going to have the next viral video on Facebook, but luckily he thought better of that. So, well, maybe he can.
The guy that did that, is he still employed there? That's first off. Second off, what was his thought? Right? Can we get him on for the podcast? Somebody track that guy down, and we can get him on here.
Yeah. Sharon Kirby says she put Ararat on her schedule for November 14th and 15th. We'll be glad to have her in the house for the big 10K Stock 4 World Championship. Man, I can't wait to debut the trophy for this event. It's going to be really, really, really badass.
It'll be a big one.
Yeah, it's not huge, but its significance is really, really high.
I can't wait for tech.
Which part? Pre-tech? Post-tech?
All of it.
Mid-tech? What part you want to? What part you want to be a part of?
I want to participate in all of it. I just want to watch.
Yeah,
because Lord knows that's going to be fun.
It has the potential to. We've got of course, Timmy does a good job for us every week. Got a couple ringers coming in to help with that event. So. Some people who really know a lot of stuff about some front-wheel drive 4-cylinders.
You're going to have to put a limit on protests.
Yeah. I don't think we'll allow protests. It's either we find it or we don't,
Tear them down to the frame, baby.
Yeah. Won't be using the old, spin your tire trick on the front straightaway. We're not doing that in tech.
as far as I'm concerned, it worked like a charm. I can't help it, the decisions that were made afterwards. But.
Oh, man. Wilton Maxey chiming in. He said September 27th, Potomac Speedway. It's up in Maryland. Has 10,000 to win. Super late model race. Always something good. That's the same day as the Martinsville late model race. So it's a good weekend for some racing there. Kevin Litton says, is there some pre-tech?
I was hoping you were going to read it like that. Is there pre-tech?
Oh, yes, there is pre-tech. So you will have to go through that before ever getting on the racetrack. So I don't know what that at this moment will consist of, but we'll see. Sharon Kirby, she's in the sales mode here. She said, "Noah, do you need Hinchee stickers?"
Probably not. It'll probably be a pitiful performance. I don't want to advertise too much.
At least bring one and put it over in turn 2. You know,
I might have to do that.
I mean, just hope it don't end up there.
Wouldn't that be some shit? Run right into the wall, right at the sticker.
That would be.
I see it, dude. I've seen it. Them stock fours, they come out of 2 a little hot. They come out a little close.
They do. Yeah. Yeah, your internet glitched you up there a little too close. Oh man.
Daryl's internet. Let's get this straight.
John Coe says, yes, Kevin Litton. So remove your windshield. I don't think we care about your windshield. Now, there was a guy at the last race. There was a guy at the last race who really cared about your windshield. He was really upset that we wouldn't kick you out of the race for your windshield. So
for windshield?
He thought that was just a great advantage for him. I don't know. And then the douchebag went on Google and gave me a bad review because we don't follow the rules because we didn't disqualify him for his windshield.
Was it a driver?
No, I mean, it was another car in the division, but, you know.
Get a life. Who gives a shit? That windshield had 10 horsepower right there.
Kevin Litton, I think I answered that. This whole argument over the windshield stick. No, I don't give a crap about it whatsoever. That's the dumbest argument in the history of racing. And it made those guys look like complete and total fools. I mean, that's what it did. So
yeah, it's a pretty stupid argument to me,
but now Caleb Hall does make a good point. Please make sure that the gauge is welded in.
Yeah.
And that's funny because you're still here, but it could have not been funny. And that was not it. That was not at Ararat. That was just saying. Wes Givens said, I'm still confused on why all these people think a windshield helps someone. I don't know. It's a disadvantage. I don't really know.
Time out, back it up. That car had been at Ararat.
Listen. Whoa.
We're the assholes.
I don't remember that. I didn't say that it was happening in Franklin County. Where are you going here, man? Where are you going? You're getting a little upset over there.
You're like, oh, they didn't see it. You didn't see it either.
Clearly, Nathan Vance is talking to you. He said, what up, inbreds?
I'm not inbred.
Nathan, did you make it to Ararat Saturday? Because you never come and talk to me. I think you told me you were coming to Ararat, but I don't think you made it.
He was there. He was too busy with his sister. In the porta potties up there.
Oh, my Lord. Yeah, John Coe. Yeah, that guy was. He was a touch upset about that windshield.
Was it really that big of a deal?
Oh yeah. He lost his mind, man. He'd done been to the tech man, I guess, a couple times. And then he come to find me, and I was like, he's come up to talk to me about rules. I say, man, I got a tech man for a reason. I'm not here to discuss that. And then he just kept going, and then he mentioned the windshield, and you know me, I have a tendency when you're stupid, I have a tendency to lose it on you. And well, I did. So
man, I wish I was there. You can ask Wes. I have a tendency to literally laugh in their face when they say stupid shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, Michaela Pitts is right. Windshield was the worst enemy Saturday night. Probably wouldn't have been a good thing.
No, they put Rain X on it. That dirt just rolled right off.
Maybe so. I mean, Josh Hinchee's looking for every way to make it an advantage. He said it's more front weight.
Sure.
Anthony Heron says we should run Weber Valley rules for the 10K race. I mean, we've already been running their rules.
Which rules? The Bang Banger rules or the propane division rules?
I ain't. Yeah, well, I like the propane division would be a good one. I think we should have that. I like that.
I could get you a sponsor.
Yeah. Probably not. You couldn't get one for Franklin County from them, so you probably can't.
I have to prove that I'll bring fans in. I don't know how I do that without getting the sponsor first.
Yeah. Kevin Litton said, my current car came from Wes, so don't blame me for the cage if it comes out. Yeah, well.
Yeah. That doesn't say much. I mean, I drove a Wes car where the cage was bolted in before. I've never seen that one before.
Robbie Young, he said you didn't know you could put tire shine on the windshield, makes it cut through the air better. Anthony, did I just share that? Lord, we're gonna skip over that one. We're gonna keep going here. Nathan Van said, I can't disclose because I was sick. Social media was off limits. Oh, okay. All right. Brad Holt's trying to go back to Ararat here. Speaking of stupid, what was the deal with the dude in the stands? He needed to be carried to the front stretch. Yeah, they did. It was it was a star employee of the raceway on Speedway Lane that was down there trying to fight at Ararat. Can you name that employee?
Employee?
I don't know that he gets paid. Okay, so employee may be the wrong word. But Zach Griffith, he was down trying to fight at Ararat right in front of the tower. Him and Brad Fulcher, I believe he said his name was. Lord of mercy. It was one of those nights.
Sounds like
drunks, acting drunk, trying to fight. I mean, it was insane.
Did Bo ever specify what the rule on fan fighting is?
Listen, we don't listen to Bo. Okay, I'm afraid to listen to him on too much. Okay, I'm just hoping I can get him to listen enough. Jaden Austin said, I heard old Mr. Griffith was down there acting a fool. Yeah, he wasn't acting. He was just a fool. And actually, let me say this. Of the two people that were acting out, he was acting the least. So,
that's good.
Yeah, I mean, that's an improvement, I guess. Josh Brown opening the door for an infomercial here. He said, what days is the 10K again? That would be November 14th and 15th. The Stock 4 World Championship, $10,000 to win. Probably about a $25,000, $26,000 total purse by the time we get done. Maybe more, you never know. Let's see. Oh my God, I don't even know what this says. Kevin Linton said, to be honest, I didn't weld the cage that's in the Sunfire together. I welded the angle iron to the car. It's still there. Jesus.
What angle iron? Where was their angle iron?
I don't know. Emily Koch said, what about Kelly? Did she really knock someone out? Don't get me started. Craziness.
Sounds like I missed a hell of a night.
Mr. Down on his back is coming to let us know that he loves us.
His back hurts and now he thinks he's dying, so he's got to tell us he loves him.
Yeah, he's just got to let everybody know that he loves them.
If I don't make it.
Josh Brown said, I may just enter. I mean, I don't know why you haven't already. So, Robbie Young said, I need one of those cheated up stock 4s that Wes has so I can run the 10K race. Well, I'm 100% sure that he'll rent you one. Call him up.
Get one from Meeks.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of cheated up, you get his or Adams. I mean, you're good. You're golden.
Yeah. I don't know. They ain't run those cars in a while. Those things are a little behind the times.
Well, yeah, they're about 5 generations behind on cheating now.
Yeah,
Wes is taking it to a whole new level this year. So there's that. All right, what else we got in here? Yeah, he said, Meeks don't cheat. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, he had that left rear chained up last time he came down there.
Emily. Lord of mercy. All right, what's your expectation, Franklin County, Saturday, Smart Minds? I mean, you're not even going to be there, are you?
I'm not sure. I'm going to try to be. I'm definitely not going to be there for the local races.
So you're just coming to see the mods. You don't even like the local guys anymore. You just leave.
I can't help it. Somebody's getting married and they pick a race day to do it. I don't know.
Listen, I can tell you one thing. There is nobody getting married ever in their lifetime that I'm missing a race for that I'm a part of.
What about you?
I already got married one time. I will never make that mistake again. Okay.
I'm just saying, what if it was your wedding? And she put like a hard, we're getting married this day.
Are you getting married this weekend?
Not this weekend. Maybe next weekend.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you
might go to Vegas or something.
Yeah. I mean, I just seen on my phone here, Caleb Hall. He just officially filed his paid for his entry for the Stock 4 race. So,
oh boy,
old Wrecking Ball is in.
These heat races are shaping up to be real fun.
Oh yeah, for sure. Wes Givens said stock appearing, Robbie Young. Stock appearing is Wes's favorite term. Okay.
Stock appearing.
Is your car stock? No, it's stock appearing.
You really need to get a night of destruction going so we can get them two in there and it'll be just like the good old days.
Listen, Robbie won't show up though. He talks about it, but he won't show up. I want to go racing. I mean, even if we have a race, he'll just sit at home or he'll sit in the stands and tell me how fast he was going to be. He ain't gonna do any good.
We just got to get back to the good old days just one time. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, that's
Keyshawn ruined it.
Keyshawn.
He destroyed one guy's car, and it all went downhill from there.
Josh Brown said he thinks there'll be 15 mini stocks at Franklin County on Saturday.
Shoot, the way they've been going, there'll probably be 35, and then next year, the first race, there'll be 4 of them.
that seems legit right there. Oh, man. Robbie said I'm cutting deep tonight. I mean, just being honest, man. Just being honest. If I can ever get a date for this night of destruction or day of destruction now that, we're going into cooler temps, if I can ever get one that'll work, I mean, we'll find out because you'll probably have something else to do that day, I'm sure. Just saying. I'm sure it'll be Bo's fault. Bo will tell you that you have to work at Oak Level that day. But Robbie, now I'm gonna give him a compliment here. He's been down there working, helping Bo. Well, helping him lose things, but he's been helping him. But so I mean, I got to give him a little credit there. But I'm sure he'll use that as an excuse. He'll say Bo made him stay at Oak Level. He couldn't come and race.
He threw his back out like Terry.
Yeah. No, Anthony Heron said, is there any front stretch call outs yet for Oak Level? Nope, not yet. And at Ararat, they decided to get it done in the pits instead of come to the front straightaway. So, only a handful of people got to see it. I got to hear about it. That's about it. So,
well, it's kind of hard at Ararat. You gotta look.
I understand.
You gotta make eye contact. You gotta wave them over.
Well, yeah. Listen, that's the great thing about it. I mean, if they really want to fight, they're gonna have to go through the paces to come fight.
Yeah, it's like UFC. You gotta sit there. You gotta sign a contract. Be like, you want to go over here or over there? Where you want to do
it? Front straightaway, baby. Let's go. Come on. If you want to do it, let's do it.
I'd love to see.
Robbie Young said, exactly. I will have to work with Oak Level already in the books. Yep. See, I already got his excuse. See, I'm glad I could help you out, help you make an excuse. Josh Brown says, and the winner is going to be a Carolina mini stock guy running a big roller motor.
Well,
listen,
I guess Doodle and Josh Phillips have got the old Josh Brown officially. So
listen, he's starting to sound and act just like him. Okay. Listen, we basically the rules that they have this weekend are very similar to the rules that we had previously at Franklin County, which is ironic in itself, but that's a whole nother thing. But that's not what happened. When they came before, even Daniel Hudson beat Tim Knipe, and I mean you ain't gonna find a bigger motor than that. So, it's what it is. Is what it is. Let's see. Yeah. Emily Coe talking about the fight. She said all we seen was people going over the cars. Yeah, apparently it was a good one for, maybe 30, 40 seconds.
That's a good length.
Yeah. I don't know if it lasted that long, to be honest with you. That's what you have to say to yourself is that's a good length.
That's a long time, man.
All right. Doodle Lang said that roller motors are not any faster. Just saying, 100%. All right, let's see. Robbie said, "I say if you pay $1,000, no matter the car count, I will be there." Well, it pays $1,500 when I get it. When I get this date, it'll pay $1,500 to win. So bring your junk and come on.
Good luck. I tried to recruit them for days.
Peyton Ramsey said if I was worried about that someone else was going to win, I wouldn't even go. 100%.
What a great attitude you guys have.
I don't know all the rules, Doodle. He said that they didn't allow rollers then. They changed the rules. They have added so many things to that. I mean, I have no doubt of that. So. Justin Pruitt said, I seen a woman tackle a full-grown man. Don't know any of them, but it was entertaining. I didn't even know that part, so that's new. So, Robbie Young, no matter the car count, yes. I mean,
for sure, it's the same exact thing we were doing. By the way,
well, 500 less. But
you didn't show up for that one, but it was guaranteed no matter what.
I think we're gonna ban Caleb Hall from the comments of both this page and the Ararat page here.
Did he just copy and paste?
Yes, there's an inside. It's an inside joke. He's an idiot. So, John Coe, must be what you have to tell your old lady. He said more like 5 minutes. They was slinging some hands and kicking cars and falling down. It was about 40 seconds. I mean, I'm just letting you know that's about it. And Emily, it was about 40 seconds. That's about it. So. Oh God! All right, we done went off the rails here at the end, but
usually how it happens.
At least you're gonna go. Well, you said you may not go to a race, so never mind. I was about to say at least
I'll be watching it no matter what.
Oh yeah, I forgot you finally got Flow, so you can.
I do have Flow.
Yeah. Well, good for you.
So I'll be watching it, no matter where I'm at.
Yep. All right. Well, lots of choices this weekend if you want to go out to a race. Like I said earlier, Natural Bridge is back in action this weekend. Ararat in action this weekend. The old Raceway on Speedway Lane in Franklin County is back in action this weekend.
Smart Mod's definitely the most exciting race in the area. Just saying.
Listen, I'm gonna be 100%, and I love asphalt racing. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, and I tell people this all the time, and I've told people this for years. I'd rather watch one car practice and get sideways on dirt than I would an entire field of asphalt cars racing anywhere. So, anyway,
best race anywhere in the area. Smart Modifieds, 99 laps. Like I don't even know what they're paying. Who gives a shit? It's gonna be a good race. It's gonna be bad.
Whoever wins might care, but other than that, nobody cares. So.
If dirt was so great, then why is NASCAR getting rid of all the way? They tried it and it failed miserably. Just saying.
I mean, I can't think of a worse product to put on dirt, but okay. Anyways, all right, we're getting out of here. This was Pit Chatter Podcast, episode 77, presented by Yoder's Custom Meat Processing. And I guess we'll see you next Tuesday night.
Smart Modifieds.